Okay, hopefully you can see me and hear me. You can't see me or hear me. Not left-handed. It says I'm on.
Hey, hon. She said she can't see me or anything now and wants me to send her the link. What is she talking about? I'm confused. Says I am. I'm just going to give it a practice run. I've got 5 minutes.
Okay, just click start stream.
I did, and it
It takes
says...
a few minutes for it to show up.
Okay, she says... She wants me to send her the freaking...
Honey,
I don't know what the link
your
she's
stream,
talking about.
right there it is.
That's not... It says online.
It's, as I stated before, honey, it takes a few minutes for it to show up.
What is the link?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't either.
Right there. I finally found you.
Oh, okay. No, it's not her. Okay, what? I'm trying to figure this out.
It's live. You're streaming.
Yeah, but everybody else is here.
We can see you.
Do you see him?
Amy Love. Hi, Michelle.
Hi, Amy.
It takes a few minutes for it to show up.
Is it their channel, right?
Yeah. But I was actually trying to do myself.
Okay. If you can find the link, I don't know it.
Well, it's looking good live.
Okay. It says I'm on. Yeah. It says I'm on. It's probably on her end. Okay. When I know it's there. Okay.
It's 8 o'clock. Time to start.
No, it's not. It's
Yes,
5 till.
It says 8 o'clock on my phone.
Well, let's get a couple more minutes. Close the door so I don't hear them clacking. Thank you.
I won't be able to hear you if I close the door.
I know I'll have to get up home, or I'll text you.
I'm gonna leave it open.
Okay. Keep the beast at peace. Okay, got a couple minutes here at my end.
You're the camera up so we can see your face.
I'm not ready for that yet, but okay. Get my composure. She's rebooting. And how do I find out who else in here? There's 6.
Angel Dreamcraft, Amy Love, and Dreamcraft, and Love, Renee.
Renee's not Renee.
Renee Art.
Yeah. She's our swap coordinator. Keep this on so you can dry while I'm working. Alrighty, ready. This stuff just takes a little bit longer to dry than the other stuff. Okay. Yes.
Okay. Alrighty. Okay. Hi, everybody. I've got a couple more minutes yet according to my clock. But can't actually see who all's on chat. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. This is my first class that I've ever taught live, and I'm a little bit ball of nerves here. But I want to thank everybody for coming. It means a lot. I'm going to be working with a blank Altoid tin this evening, and we're going to make a little fairy tin out of it. Whew. I don't know how everybody else is done with their first time teaching, but I am.
It says you're offline.
Uh-oh. Or how am I offline?
Now you see.
Okay.
Now you're back.
What happened?
I don't know.
Glitch in the system. Okay. I think you got it. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. I don't know what y'all missed there, but I said I went ahead and pre-gessoed a lot of things today because of the heat and humidity. Okay. I think you got it. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. I don't know what y'all missed there, but I said I went ahead and pre-gessoed position a lot of things today. Okay. We doing good?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Well, the first thing I want to show you all is that there are various sizes and shapes to tins. I refer to it as an Altoid tin because this is the closest thing to an Altoid tin. But they come in the variety of like almost a Band-Aid box. It's a lot of fun. We also have a smaller version of an Altoid, which is actually pre-hinged together. And then they also have the variety of the really big square ones, which is a lot of fun to work with. I've done one of these in the past. Hobby Lobby, if you're fortunate enough to be by one, actually carries the Art C's now. And they also have one that's pre-hinged that's much smaller than this. These run $2.99, and they are located in the aisle along with the paper mache and Tim Holtz products. So anytime that you get an urge to do an Altoid tin and you're convenient to Hobby Lobby, that's the way to go. Okay, so I'll show you a little bit more of a close-up of the one I did today. I took the lid off the one that I'm going to be doing the bottom of this evening, and I embossed some paper for the back side of it, added some wood cutouts, chipboard. This beautiful chipboard came from Gypsy Soul Laser Cuts, and the cute little stand is actually a little candle holder, tiny wooden candle holder from Hobby Lobby. And they come, I think there's like 6 in the bag for like $3.99. And I love these things. It was so easy to work with. So that basically gives you an idea of what I'm going to be doing this evening. And at the end of the class, I am going to be giving away one of these. So just stay tuned, and we'll let you know when I'm ready to let you know what I'm going to do the giveaway. I'll get it out yet. So okay, here we go. I already pre-gessoed and painted the base of the Altoid, and right now what I'm going to do is completely paint the inside of it. If you're using paper, it's not completely necessary to paint, but I just kind of like to be really thorough when I do things, just in case I just change my mind and I don't have to go back and, okay, well, I'll decide I'm going to paint it anyways. So, and all I basically do, let me grab my brush. I moved it. There it is. Okay. I don't like to use palettes too terribly much, so I use a little small brush because I can get right into the cracks and crevices of everything. Let me check my phone. Let's see. Okay, we're all right. That was nothing important. I don't know how the weather's doing where you're all at, but I'm telling you, I woke up this morning and it was like walking into soup when I let the dogs outside. It was awful. And then had all this paint and everything not wanting to go on properly with the first piece I did. frustrating to say the least, but I think I got all the bugs worked out early on. Got my ion machine running in the background, trying to keeping it cool in here. It's crazy. It's time of year I hate in Ohio. It's brutal. I have had my hands on all kinds of crafting stuff this week, and I thought, well, tomorrow I guess I'll have to take a break from crafting and get back into taking care of things, cleaning house, laundry, all the good stuff. I'd rather be crafting. And when you design your Altoid tins, you don't necessarily have to, follow the same design that I did. There's so many ways to decorate. I've got so many ideas going through my head. I'm thinking I'm probably going to go broke in Altoid tins. But I kind of really enjoyed doing that one today. It was a lot of fun. And I know we've got a lot of gals in our group that are big fans of fairies and of pink. So kind of went with what I thought would work for tonight. Lights here. I'm going to set that aside and let it dry a little bit on its own. While it's drying, I'm going to go ahead and get the 2 pieces of paper ready that I'm going to use. So, okay. Since it's a fairy theme, I got a big thing about polka dots too. I love anything to do with polka dots. So I took in one of my favorite pattern papers and already pre-cut. And I didn't really do it real neat and everything because what I'm going to do basically is distress the edges with a little tool and a little bit of ink just to give it a little bit of a worn look. Right. And I know I'm talking really fast. I talk fast when I get nervous, and I apologize, y'all, if I am. He's got me recording, and so this will be, I think he said on the program that we're using, it takes 24 hours to be approved. So it will be uploaded to both the 4G's YouTube channel, and also I'm going to upload it to mine, so there'll be two places where you can view it. And Amy, I think I'm going to have to pull out my extra set of eyes. And I was laughing about it the other night at Kim's class. Eyes are getting tired now, and it's like, okay, now I've got to put them on. I laughed and told Kim earlier, I said, I got this thing about being nervous and talking in front of a lot of people. I thought, okay, I'm a nervous wreck, and I'm not even right in front of y'all where I could see you. My poor husband, one time, when the church we were going to a few years ago, I was part of the membership class, and both my uncle that was in the class and our pastor was both running late that morning, and either one of them would usually open the class with prayer. And I actually freaked out so bad that my husband, who had already worked the sound booth for the first service, was still in the sanctuary, and I ran from the family center where I was at all the way into the sanctuary to go get him to come and pray. So, I'm not the boldest person in the world. It's something I've got to work on. Now, y'all, I'm not able to see I'm glancing up a little bit. I'm going to have to scroll down a little bit and see if I can see your questions, if you have any or anything. And Amy, if you or Kim One, want to float me the questions in a little bit, that would be great. In that case, I can answer any questions. Oh, my goodness. Okay. So now you see how that turned out. I just took and distressed it very little around the edges with the tool to give it a ragged edge. And then one of my favorite colors from Tim Holtz Distressings is the Victorian Velvet. I love this color, and I would die without it. I don't know what I'll do if he discontinues it. He's discontinued a lot of other stuff, so So I'll have to wait and see. I'm almost out of my favorite glue, and I love, me and Amy we both love the Beacon glues. They're the best in the world. They have a real short dry time. The tack is solid within just like a couple of minutes. And I've got to go get some more. It's my go-to. Just kind of a little random. Try to get a little bit more around these edges. Yeah, I was thinking that, when you go into, I'm a big Pinterest girl myself, and I see all kinds of these tins, and they're just so marvelous looking. I thought, well, I'm learning, so I'm going to go a little easy on myself, and hopefully, if y'all had never done one yourself either, this would be an easier, way to learn how to do it. Real simple. Okay. A little bit more on this edge. Helps to take the cap off. Is it working?
You're working just fine. Amy doesn't know how to put your question. I'm watching. If a question pops up, I'll let you know.
Okay. Amy, thank you for let me know that. My husband said he's watching. If he gets a question, he'll let me know. So my husband's joining us tonight, ladies.
They won't let me sign in, but
He's my technical guy. I couldn't have done any of this without him. Yeah, I know how to turn on a computer, turn it off, plug it in, and unplug it. That's about the extent of it. Okay, so while that's drying a little bit, I'm going to go ahead and get ready. Oops, stop whipping in the paint. For the next one, of course, I'm going with the Victorian Velvet again, staying with the pink. And I've already texture plate embossed. It's got like a mum pattern to it, and I thought this was really pretty for fairies. Kind of like a background of little pretty flowers. And just very light pressure, I'm going around and picking up the raised area of the flowers. And then after this dries just a few, I'm going to take and use a little bit of glitter just to enhance it a little bit more. Okay. I've had the greatest support with Kim and Dawnette today telling me that I had this. I've just been a ball of nerves. I feel like I'm back in school. Believe it or not, for years I was actually a hair designer, and I never had a problem talking to people then. A bit more there. Can't believe we're already almost through with the summer. It seems to have flown by. I think I'll be glad when it's gone with this heat. Okay, I hope everybody can still see me and hear me. I'm trying. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, just a little bit of a light emboss with the color, with the ink on top of the texture emboss, just to make it pop a little bit for the background of the inside of the box. Okay, good. Okay, okay, and then did it stop? It says I'm still streaming. Okay, it's got to be our internet. All right, and what I'm actually using to add a little bit of glitter to this is the Studio G. I found this at Walmart for like 99 cents, and this stuff is so incredible, and it just gives it a hint of a shimmer without giving it too much color. I mean, I saw my trusted Stickles that I like, but for this project, I really did like this one a whole lot. So I'm just really very lightly putting any pressure on the tube, just to get a little bit of a sheen to the flower. You can see. Bring it up a little closer so you can, let's see. Yeah, there you go. You can see how it shimmers just a little bit. If I successfully do this class and get my nerves intact, I'm most definitely going to try to do another one. I love watching it quicker. Okay. That's still a little tacky, but it'll be alright. Okay. I always lose my lids. Got it on there. Okay. So, back to my glue. I'm doing the same thing with the inside, just kind of randomly putting the glue around the edges. I don't think I ever recall a time where humidity has affected glue and paint setting in my crafting. We have an air-conditioned home, and it's just nasty. I'm running out of glue. Oh, goodness. I think they need to make their bottles just a little easier to squeeze. Alright. Still a little tacky in places. I'm just going to be really ginger in how I sit this in here. One of my favorite tools because it's narrow enough. It's a good old trusty bamboo skewer.
Slow down just a little bit, baby.
Okay.
Internet's jumping in and out. I don't know why.
Okay.
Maybe because I'm on the computer, I'm not sure.
Okay. Yeah. My husband Dale just said we're having a little bit of trouble, it seems, with our internet jumping. Who knows? I apologize if it's jumping in and out on y'all. And since my husband's kind of acting as moderator, watching things, make sure that you, if you're able to leave comments in the chat and let me know that you're here. I want to thank everybody that is here for coming. Okay. Good and secure. Now that's how that fits in. You really see the glimmer and shine once it's in there. Okay. All right. Now, just curling that back just a little bit more. A little bit more of a distressed edge. Okay. Come on this part. I'm going to go ahead. This little tiny delicate doily, this also came from Gypsy Soul Laser Cuts. And I'm going to use it as a background here. Did it stop again?
Yeah, just keep going. Don't worry about me.
All right. I'm seeing it. Okay.
Just don't worry about what they're doing. Just pay attention to what you're doing.
No, I apologize. Everything seemed to be working fine earlier. Okay. goodness. Making sure. Excess off there. There we go. Needed that to be in place for the rest of it. Want to get ready? Okay. So now we're down to getting everything else in order. Oh, it's all my fingers. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and I picked another little sitting fairy. I chose the sentiment from Finnebear's collection of stamps, and it's the Don't Forget to Fly. I just thought it was really neat how the little fairies are sitting instead of flying. So what I'm going to do here is I have fallen completely in love with these little pot paints. They're perler paints, and they come in metallics. They come in pearls, neons, your basic colors. I'm crazy about their pearls because they're really delicate and they add just a hint of color without adding too much to where it's overtaking what you're trying to achieve. So I'm going to actually paint the little fairy's body with some of the white. Just to give her a little bit of a shimmer. Give that a few seconds to dry, and then I'm also going to go in with a peachy color that comes, I think they actually call it coral, but it's more peach to me. Just kind of give her a little bit of a fleshy tone. And I've already pre-gessoed our little fairy, so everything would adhere to it really well. This. These really go a long way too. As you see, this is my favorite color. It's almost empty, and I've got to buy the whole set in order to get this color. Also Hobby Lobby. I don't want chunky. On my phone. Yeah, it must be. I must have stopped again. Dell has actually got my cell phone too, Kim, so if you want to let him know what's going on, maybe he can help troubleshoot. I apologize, lady, for any inconvenience with this. I think it might just very well be our carrier. I had problems the other day with the computer doing that to me. Is it working? What you saying?
You just keep doing what you're doing.
Okay. Video output low. I don't know why. It's not receiving enough video.
Just keep doing what you're doing.
We are recording.
No, it's, for some reason it stopped here.
Okay. Maybe it's running ordering the other day. All day long. Don't know what's going on.